Nobody will be safe if not everybody is.
Are you, if I
yes.
may ask?
Yeah. I mean, I'm very pro. I believe the science is unequivocal.
Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains, and I can immediately feel, because you all will have implants. Just think of sensors planted into our brains.
Basically implanted in your skull. So, but it would be flush with your skull. So you basically take out a chunk of skull, put the Neuralink device in there. You'd put the electrode, you'd insert the electrode threads very carefully into the brain.
It doesn't change what you are doing. It changes you if you take a genetic editing.
It's a fusion of the physical, the digital, and the biological world. That's really the essence of the fourth industrial revolution.
A merger with biological intelligence and machine intelligence.
An effort for man to merge with machine in a healthy way.
Yes.
To beat machines, you basically have to merge with machines.
Most likely, yes.
As work is changing, is a universal basic income really a solution to this problem?
I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income. And I think some kind of a universal basic income is going to be necessary.
Decarbonization of the economy.
Where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So, individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on.
I mean, my top recommendation, honestly, would be just to have a carbon tax.
This global reset is necessary.
And the pace of change is going to require us to do more fundamental reimagining of our social and political arrangements. And so we're going to have to consider new ways of thinking about these problems, like a universal income.
There will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot cannot do better. Okay. What to do about mass unemployment? This is going to be a massive social challenge. And I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income.
Aujourd'hui, au bout de ça, on parle de puces qu'on pourra s'implanter. Ce sera quand ça?
Certainement dans les 10 années à venir. Et d'abord, on va les implanter dans nos vêtements, c'est-à-dire wearables, comme on le dit. Et après, on pourrait s'imaginer qu'on les implante dans nos cerveaux ou dans notre peau. Et à la fin, peut-être il y a une communication directe entre notre cerveau et le monde digital.
We've simplified this to simply something that is about the size of a large coin. And it goes in your skull, replaces a piece of skull, and the wires then connect within a few centimeters or about an inch away from the device. I mean, frankly, to sort of simplify this, what we're, I mean, it's more complicated than this, but it's, in a lot of ways, it's kind of like a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires.
So I guess one question is, how essential is, at a governmental level, a carbon tax or something that prices carbon to create the right incentives?
Yeah, it's absolutely a carbon tax, if it's politically adoptable, if that can practically happen. A carbon tax at quite a high level that, has some resemblance to the green premiums for these products. So it'd have to be like $100 to $200 a ton. That sends out the clear market signal.
So we need to go from having an untaxed negative externality, which is effectively a hidden carbon subsidy of enormous size, $5.3 trillion a year, according to the IMF, every year. We need to move away from this and have a carbon tax. So what can you do? I would say whenever you have the opportunity, talk to your politicians, ask them to enact a carbon tax. We have to fix the unpriced externality. I would talk to your friends about it and fight the propaganda from the carbon industry.
Elon met with biotech company CureVac one of Tesla's business partners, who are currently working on a candidate that is being funded by Bill Gates. Tesla is working with CureVac in an effort to build a new kind of printer that can manufacture molecules. The new is being developed using Tesla's RNA printing technology, a new biotech advancement that Tesla and CureVac actually began working on last year.
And staying in the United States, Elon Musk doesn't have the highest level of security clearance needed to access details about sensitive government programs that his company is involved in. According to a Wall Street Journal report, the payload SpaceX launches for the U.S. military and spy agencies are treated as top government secrets. These secrets are only shared with select SpaceX employees who hold special security clearances, and Musk is not one of them. The report says that the special government authorization for Musk is unlikely due to his contacts with foreign nationals and alleged drug use. In October, the Wall Street Journal reported that the billionaire has been in secret contact with Russian leader Vladimir Putin since 2022.
As for private business, Elon Musk, he is undoubtedly an outstanding person. It must be admitted. I think the whole world admits it. He is an active, talented businessman. He does a lot of things, including with the support of the United States. From our side, we are willing to develop this support for private businesses in Russia. In Roscosmos, such decision that had been already supported by government was made. We've already attracted private investors in this field of activities, and quite successfully.
Now, in 2018, Elon Musk appeared in a podcast interview with Joe Rogan where he smoked marijuana and an illegal drug under federal law. In January, reports emerged that Musk uses several other illegal drugs, including LSD, cocaine, ecstasy, ketamine, and psychedelic mushrooms. The world's richest man, whose net worth recently exceeded $400 billion, currently hosts the second highest level of government clearance. He secured the clearance in 2022 after a process that took years due to his episode with Joe Rogan. Now, the existing clearance gives Musk access to some confidential information, but it's not enough to get him hands on details about SpaceX's spy satellite program, Starshield. Musk is also not allowed to enter SpaceX facilities where classified work is done and discussed.
Most of the stuff that I'm aware of, the reason to keep it top secret is it's so boring. We don't want to give exact instructions on how to make a nuclear bomb or something like that, but unless there's a genuine risk to the country, all the information in the government should be public.
SpaceX lawyers think that if the company sought the highest level of clearance for Musk, he might be turned down and stripped of the clearance that he currently holds. However, none of this would matter if Donald Trump allowed Musk to access government secrets once he takes office. In fact, Donald Trump as president will have the power to control the flow of national security information, and with Musk being appointed as an advisor to cut federal spending, he might just get the clearance from Donald Trump to access the most confidential information without a proper background check.
Hello everyone, this is Nightwatch N8 of the Nightwatch Podcast. I'm out here in the Nightwatch Mobile, high up in the Rocky Mountains, undisclosed, classified, top secret location, you know the spiel. This is my little buddy, the Info Bunny, and we're both working on another trip down the rabbit hole kind of podcast. And so, if you're not yet, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure you hit all notifications. Click on notifications and click on all. Otherwise, this platform will do everything within its power to keep you from seeing any more of my content, as well as keeping anybody new from seeing my content or stumbling on my channel. So thanks everybody out there for everything you've done to help promote my channel, even as simple as likes and shares. I appreciate it. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. God bless everybody. It's Nightwatch N8, signing out.